Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you right now. Your life status is looking kinda concerning. You're still scrolling, you keep telling yourself you'll start going to the gym tomorrow, and you haven't even seen any real financial progress. Like, what the actual hell are you waiting for to simply start? Maybe you're sitting in a train right now. Just look around and see how many young people are glued to their phone doom scrolling. And do you think it's hard to stand out by being fit and looking strong? In the US, around 74% of adults are overweight, and almost half of those are obese, which means most people aren't even close to looking fit right now. And now take a look at this. Research shows the average testosterone levels in young American men have dropped more than 25% compared to 20 years ago. And financially, the median net worth of a 20-year-old American is just under $7,000. I don't know about you, but this seems like enough motivation for me to start making some efforts, considering how low the competition is nowadays. But now you may ask, where and how do I start? So I have made it my mission to give you guys the realest, most straightforward guide for reaching your full potential, and without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Section 1. Getting an aesthetic physique. I want to cover this topic at the very beginning because I believe it is genuinely the most important thing to improve in your life. You can achieve financial freedom at any point in your life. Just look at the founder of KFC. He started the company when he was already 60. And sure, you can buy a lot of things with money, but you can't buy a good physique. And looking strong isn't only for pulling girls. It will make you feel more confident, stronger, improve your health, and reduce the risk for injuries or pain when you're older. Okay, so how can you build a strong physique? We will try to achieve that with training calisthenics, aka your body weight. And now, for everyone hating on my last calisthenics video, go train in the gym if you want, I'm not stopping you. But I'm just saying, look at the before and after of these two people with the exact same anatomy. One guy trained calisthenics for 2 years, and one trained with weights for 2 years. And as you can see, they both have a really good physique now, but the only difference is, this guy doesn't only look aesthetic, but can also aura farm with a one-arm handstand whenever he wants. And he wouldn't even have had to spend any money on a gym membership. You get the idea. But we're not going to focus too much on training skills like handstand push-up or planche. I've made a separate video on that. We are going to focus on training specific muscle groups to instantly make you look more aesthetic. Now for you to achieve this, you actually only need 3 exercises: the planche lean, pull-ups, and pistol squats. Yes, you heard it right. We will finally include a leg workout. The planche lean mainly works the anterior delts, giving you that defined front part of the shoulder. This instantly makes your upper body appear wider and bigger, even when you wear a t-shirt. Your upper chest works hard to stabilize the lean, adding density across the upper pec without bloating. And here's the thing. During this exercise, your triceps are under tension the entire time. And if you didn't already know, they actually make up about 60% of your upper arm size. The bigger your triceps, the thicker your arms look from every angle. And finally, your abs also get worked, tightening your waist and improving posture. To perform this exercise, simply lean forward with locked elbows and protract your scapula. Do the planche lean for 3 sets until failure, but try to aim for 20 to 30 seconds. Moving on to pull-ups, they're the main reason your back will look wide and aesthetic. Every controlled rep hits your lats, which will help shape that V taper. Pull-ups also train the posterior delts, giving the back of your shoulders a nice profile. And lastly, you're also working your biceps and forearm, making you look stronger and improving grip strength. For pull-ups, also do 3 sets until failure. Finally, pistol squats. Everyone knows we can't just skip this. It builds balanced, athletic legs without making them bulky. Pistol squats work your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and if I did my research correctly, they also train your calves a tiny little bit. To keep it short, every part of your legs is involved in some way, since this exercise involves a lot of stabilization. But that's actually the only exercise you need for your legs not to look like a freaking chicken. Alright guys, this is awesome. Just by knowing how to build a solid physique, you're already ahead of like 80% of people. And we're just getting started. Next, you're going to learn how to build your own money empire and glow up so hard, people won't even recognize you. But guys, before we move on, this actually fits perfectly with what we've been talking about. You have goals, you know you should be doing more, but somehow nothing really changes. Then this is probably why. You're stuck in a loop of consuming advice instead of applying it. All these TikTok, AI, self-help videos are telling you something different, and instead of clarity, you just end up more confused. That's why this video is sponsored by Growth Academy. And no, this isn't another place that just throws more information at you. Growth Academy is focused on practical self-improvement, and it provides members with tools alongside a structured system for building healthier habits, increasing productivity, improving social skills, and much more. Section 2. Growing a money garden. And this is actually the part where I hate the internet, or rather the YouTube gurus and course sellers the most. You know, none of the business models they talk about are really effective, not only for you, but also for them. They don't actually do any of the side hustles they teach you. The only reason they are financially successful is because they're making money from their YouTube channel, where they give you all this BS information. And what I'm about to tell you is why most beginners fail in all these businesses. Take dropshipping as an example. The idea sounds simple. You buy products online at a low price and resell them at a higher price through a Shopify store or something similar. Sounds easy, right? But here's the problem. To make real money, you need an audience or traffic to promote your product, which costs money if you don't already have an audience. You need large ad campaigns, which most beginners end up wasting hundreds or even thousands testing. You need marketing skills that usually take years to master. And you need constant product research and supplier management. Without these, your store won't make more than a few random sales, and most people give up before they even see a profit. It's the same story with affiliate marketing, Instagram theme pages, and most other online schemes. Beginners think these are shortcuts, but in reality, they're just a waste of time because you're not experienced enough or have enough capital to make it work. So then, what do you actually do to make money, even as a beginner? What business actually scales for someone starting from zero, with no audience, no big ad budget, and no fancy connections? And honestly, there are only two that you can start today and expect to see results. And this comes from my own experience. The first way is to start a social media channel, more specifically a YouTube channel. Why YouTube? The standard way to make money on social media is that you get paid a specific amount for every 1,000 views of your content. And to make it short, YouTube pays you around 20 to 200 times more per 1,000 views than any other platform. And another thing nobody really talks about is that YouTube doesn't require you to already be famous. The algorithm is built around watch time and value. If you can create high-quality content in a specific niche, and people don't just click on your video, but actually stay to watch till the end, YouTube will keep showing it to more people. That's it. That's the game. Which means if you're willing to learn, improve, and stay consistent, you're already ahead of most people who quit after 5 uploads. This is also why almost every online business guru eventually ends up on YouTube. Even if they started with something else, they always come back to content. Because content builds trust, it builds authority, and it builds an audience that you actually own. And once you have that audience, you can monetize it in multiple ways. Ad revenue, aka how much you earn per 1,000 views, is just the base layer. There are sponsorships, affiliate deals, and your own products or services later on. Now, the second way to make money is very different, and I want to be careful how I talk about this because this is where a lot of people get it wrong. That's investing and trading, specifically in the stocks and options market. This is not something you jump into blindly, and it's definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you don't respect the risk here, you will lose money. That's just the reality. But the reason trading works, if done properly, is because it separates time from income. Most successful traders and investors only spend 1 to 2 hours per day on the charts. Even with relatively small amounts of capital, consistency and compounding over time can do things that no side hustle ever will. Now, options take this one step further. They are more complex, more risky, and more powerful. What they do is allow you to trade a normal stock like Apple or Tesla with way more leverage. But because of that, they also require education, discipline, and emotional control. This is not something you should try to fully learn from a single video. Now here's where everything connects. YouTube gives you some basic income. Investing and trading give you growth and compounding. You can then use your new capital to invest in your channel, like hiring a team to manage and optimize your videos. This will grow your channel and increase your earnings, which you can use to invest and trade again. One builds the cash flow, the other grows it. And when you combine the two, you're no longer dependent on a single source of income or some fragile business model. Section 3. Improving your facial aesthetics. This topic is actually one of the most saturated on the entire internet, and there's a ton of fluff and nonsense you've probably been consuming. Sure, there are millions of glow-up tricks and products that work, but I'm going to show you the ones that actually get results. Let's start with your face. The most basic foundational habit here is proper cleansing. Done correctly, it can noticeably improve skin clarity, reduce breakouts, and calm redness. But the way most people cleanse their face, it does almost nothing. They grab a random cleanser, rub it on for 5 seconds, rinse it off, and call it a routine. Here's how to do it properly. Start by rinsing your face with lukewarm water. This helps soften oils and debris so your cleanser can work more effectively. Then use a cleanser that actually fits your skin type. For most people, a BHA cleanser with salicylic acid is a solid choice. Salicylic acid penetrates oil, helps keep pores clear, and reduces inflammation, especially if you deal with pimples. Apply a moderate amount and massage it in with your fingers for about 30 to 60 seconds, focusing on areas that tend to hold oil and dirt, your forehead, nose, and cheeks. After that, rinse thoroughly. You can finish with cold water if you want. It tightens the skin and helps reduce temporary puffiness. Next, apply a moisturizer with SPF during the day. Hydrated skin looks clean and youthful, and SPF protects your progress. Next up, facial hair and eyebrows. And let me tell you, this is massively underrated. How clean and intentional your facial hair looks can change your appearance more than most skincare products ever will. Trim stray hairs along your beard edges, sharp, not messy. Even if you don't grow a full beard, clean lines along your cheeks and neck instantly make your face look more structured. Eyebrows matter too. You don't need to reshape them aggressively, just clean them up. A small amount of Vaseline or clear brow gel can make them look fuller and healthier. Use a brow comb to shape them. Brush the front slightly upward to add width and structure, then brush the rest outward following the natural shape. Small detail, huge visual payoff. Drinking enough water helps regulate fluid balance, and potassium-rich foods like bananas counteract excess sodium over time. Cold water on your face in the morning can also reduce temporary puffiness. Actual face fat, however, comes down to overall body fat. Gradual fat loss will lean out your face, and that's when jawline definition and facial structure start to show. And that was actually it for this video. I really hope this helped you and you now know what actually matters, and more importantly, what doesn't. You don't need to change everything today. Pick one thing from this video and start there. Be consistent, build a real skill, and clean up your habits. If you want more videos like this, you already know what to do. I'll see you next time.